Tyler, birth control, also known as the Habitual Gamer on the freaking channel. Glad you made it out to see the video. And today we are going to cover exactly how to unlock every single one of these masks. Now, as you can see, I've been grinding. I got every single one. Now, what I'm going to do is just kind of go through a quick tutorial. I'm going to timestamp it down in the comments. To also include down in the comments is my entire PC. If you ever know what I'm doing or how I'm gaming or what specs my system is, I got hot links to every one of them, and just feel free to check it out. But at the same time, let's just jump right into it. So the main things that you need to be focused with is the order in which I'm going to go over all the masks, to include like the All-Seeing Cat, the Autumn Stag, the Elder Wolf, the Hidden Scales, and the Frosty Scavenger. I will not connect directly to the second line here. I'll just go into the next ones, which are all these 10, and then obviously these are all worth 15, then these are all worth 15, and so on and so forth. I'll go over third row. So first, second, third. All right? So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it. And this is the All-Seeing Cat. Excuse me. First of all, this is one that's already given to you right off the bat. It's worth 0. As soon as the masks come available, it's just given to you right away. So it's not a big issue. Don't worry about it, because again, once it's unlocked, it's all yours. You should already have it. So, jumping into the Autumn Stag. Now, the Autumn Stag is to consume different types of foraged items. Now, hands down, this is one of the easier ones. What you mainly want to do is when you drop down and go into maps, I highly recommend going into like Team Rumble match. So right here, Team Rumble. So when you hit the map, is you want to make sure that, like, say Team Rumble, you drop on a map, you want to pay attention to gas stations and restaurants. So if you can, Sleepy Sound, huge, because there's a restaurant, there's a gas station directly across the street, and here's another restaurant and another restaurant. So literally a great place to go. And again, this is consume different types of foraged items. Okay, so Coney Crossroads, obviously there's the gas station right there. You can easily just ride up the road a little bit. Where are you at? Actually, it's down the road. Okay, sorry, down the road. There's another gas station. But also there's the restaurant that's directly across the way. And also the gas station right next to the restaurant here. So just pay attention to those. Those are going to be the best places for you, all right? So now jumping back into the third one. So this is the Elder Wolf. Elder Wolf is unlocked when you hunt chickens. Now, what I want to do is definitely let you know there is some huge hot spots. So, first of all, chickens, the two main locations, all right, that, let me get that off. The two main locations that I always go for these is one, right here. Drop in this house right here in Team Rumble. There'll be 1 or 2 weapons, and you'll start seeing chickens wandering all along the water here and behind the house, like literally right here. You literally walk like almost a half circle right here, you're going to find all your chickens. Now, if for some reason you can't make it out there or you're missing a chicken, Sanctuary is an amazing spot. Why? Is because, I don't know what it is, but right here next to these cornfields, there is always a ton of chickens. They're always running rampant, like here, here. But literally, if you just land there, again, Team Rumble, quickest, fastest way. So if somebody kills you, just come back to life and go kill some more chickens. All right? So that was the Elder Wolf. So now let's jump back into, bringing us on to the next one, okay? So which is Hidden Scales. Now this is when you slide 300 meters. Now, I've seen so many videos of people, they just build skyscrapers and all that. Now, don't get me wrong, you can literally do that. And again, Team Rumble is going to be your best bet. But at the same time is... mainly how I did it, and the quickest way, is instead of you building the skyscraper and hoping to God no one kicks it down somewhere on the map, a lot of people are going to be like, oh, this mountain, this one's actually too sharp that you might actually miss and take damage. So the back of this mountain's nice, but where I did it was right here at the Daily Bugle. I literally just landed on top and slid all the way down. Don't aim towards the trees, because if you get it just right, you can slide almost all the way to this place. All right? And then you just go back up. You can fly back up or build back up. Team Rumble, you start with 45 builds. So build up, fly back, hit that top hill, and slide again. The second time, you will be done with your 300 meters, and you will have... oh, gosh. I keep wanting to go to collections. My bad. And you will have unlocked the Hidden Scales. So now let's jump into that Frosty Scavenger, the 5th freaking mask. This one is to search chests. Now, it's real easy for a lot of people to knock this one out. A lot of people are just going to be like, oh, well, that's super easy. I don't need to know. Well, honestly, the best spot where I could actually go for searching chests, and again, this is hands down, there's 2 amazing spots. All right? So one is Daily Bugle in this building right here. Now, you can either jump on this big building right here and just literally open chest, drop a floor, open chest, drop a floor, open 2 chests, drop another floor, open another chest right there. And there's even one on the outside of this building. Or you can literally go here. There's about 4 sitting in that building, and then you can obviously find one in the next building. So, another great place for, excuse me, for actual open chests is pretty much anywhere, but where I went exactly was Rocky Reels. Why? Is because there's 4 chests in the center. If you land on this building, there's 4 guaranteed. There's one at the top right here, one at the top right here, one on the 2nd floor in the middle, and then from there you can jump over the ledge onto the 1st floor in the same building and open your 4th. You go to this building, there's 4 more. Okay, upstairs here, left, upstairs right, downstairs left, downstairs right. There's 4, I think there's 3 in these little buildings. It's like 2, 2, 2. There's just so many chests in Rocky Reels. I highly recommend going here. All right, so now let's just jump into that next one. So after we got the search chest from the Frosty Scavenger, we're going to jump on to the next row, which is the Spring Owl. Now, Spring Owl is land on a tree after gliding. Now, the main thing to actually do for this is, I mean, honestly, I'm not going to go too far into it to you guys. Obviously, I would do this again in Team Rumble and just stick to the tree sides. Just land. Now, if you screw it up, do realize the great thing about Team Rumble, you start off with builds. You can literally just build a little ramp and then freaking re-glide. Just make sure you glide onto a tree. So just pick a bunch of trees, hang out in this area. Pretty much this whole side of the map, because obviously here is over more pines, so it's a little bit more difficult. So, I mean, there's a little bit of place here, a little place here, but mainly all here in the forest and sanctuary and daily bugles. Tons of trees, so just land on a tree, and then you simply just get off the tree and you're done. All right, so that will actually complete that for the Spring Owl, which is an okay mask, I guess, but nah, not one of my favorites. But let's jump into it. Dream Hopper. Okay, so the Dream Hopper is where you drive a car, quad crasher, and a boat. Now, I actually got this from one of the other YouTube guys. Great spot. I'm going to show you. Again, my videos are mainly to the point, get it done, and jump to it. If you go to Sleepy Sound, where he went was right here. There's usually a car that's always here in the middle of the street, or in the right here by the gas station. So anywhere from here to here, there's a car usually you can drive, and then there's a quad crash right here and a boat right here. And it's great because it's so consolidated. Now, again, what I'm explaining to you is how to get everything done in Team Rumble super fast. Now, where you mainly want to go, because of the current update, they haven't patched it yet, is almost every gas station or near a gas station has not only a working vehicle, but a quad crasher. So that's why near the water is the best place. So even in Team Rumble, those cars are always working. So these are the big old chunk tires, freaking speed cars. So if you grab one and you fly all the way up here to a gas station, hit a quad crasher, and I'm sure you can find like a boat probably somewhere here in the water. But again, like I said, best place so far that I found that was already explained right here. Usually find a car right here, quad crasher, boat. And there's multiple boats, so don't worry about it. All right? So now let's just jump back into that very next one. Okay, so now this is the friendly Klombo. This is right on the back of the Klombo for 10 seconds. Now, if for those of you that think that they didn't actually get this mask, just realize that the main thing that you need to do is stand there. I know it kind of sounds stupid, but literally just stand there. Let's jump over to the map. Just do it in solos real fast. You drop right here. Klombo is always right around this water. So if you're heading towards this building, your map loads. Even if you got your settings set on pro settings, which is all the way like cranked down low except for your 3D resolution, he's still going to load up for you. Like, you can't miss this giant freaking green dinosaur looking thing. He's so adorable. But he is always around this pond. Okay, just make sure you go from solos. Now I always do solos, so you know. So yeah, let's see. Yeah, solos is fine. But anyways, let's jump back into that very next one. So the very next one is the Tropical Chirper. So Tropical Chirper is the complete daily quests. Okay, so again, this is more of like the 5, 10, 15, like we'll get into that. But anyways, this is just complete daily quests. It's not hard. I highly recommend going into... Now, again, I log on local. I go Team Rumble. I put on Phil, and I hit play, right? Because what happens for me is... I'm going to go ahead and cancel out of this. But what happens for me is because there's only one of me, right? When I jump in here, and it's Team Rumble, everyone else on your team shows up. So when your quests... See, I only have 3. Well, there's also 3 other randoms, so, you know, 3 times 4 is 12. So there's 12 different daily quests to knock out. And if they're doing their daily quests, it also does your daily quests. So the best way to do it, Team Rumble, put it on Phil, and just go to town, all right? Or you just hop in a game with you and 2 buddies, and each of you do your own quest. But then if you're doing trios, you're going to screw it all up. Team Rumble, if you die, it literally spawns you back into the freaking center of the map. All right, so let's just go back onto... I guess now we're moving on to the Fire Hunter. So Fire Hunter is Claim Haven Mass. Now this is, I believe this is the 5, 10, and 15. So or 5, 15, 20. I can't remember that. Anyway, so this one right here is the Claim Hunter Masks. And it's pretty easy. By this point, you've already knocked out 5. You're given 1. So this one's just going to come to you. Don't go looking for it. It's going to literally come find you. All right? Otherwise, it is a pretty cool little mass. It's not bad. But let's jump over to the second road. All right, guys, we're about a third of the way through this, and we're just going to keep going and trucking. So, Haven Reanimated Cat. Now, this one's actually kind of cool. It looks like little stitchwork and stuff. And, you know, let me know down in the comment section. I can actually do a 4K review on every one of these masks and show you guys way up close all the detail of the threading, the holes, the beat up, the chops down, and everything. But let me know what you think. But otherwise, Reanimated Cat. Now, this is actually one of those really good ones. So this is catch a shieldfish, spicy fish, and a jellyfish. Now, one thing to do, I always do Team Rumble, okay? Like I said, Team Rumble, I do don't fill because you don't really care. It doesn't count when they do it, all right? So Team Rumble, hit play, no fill. And the main place where I would actually drop is how Team Rumble works is there's a giant line, enemies and friendlies. Now, it can be in either way, either side, whatever, but pretty much half the map is marked off for friendlies. So, your main spots is here. Don't look at this. This ain't it. Okay, that was that Klombo thing. Is here, 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 here. Don't get sideways. Don't get turned around. They've actually minused the crap out of all the fishing spots that are in here. So yes, if you swim down the canals and little rivers and streams and stuff, you'll find a few freaking places. But again, you land in the middle of the island, literally there's fishing right there. And then you literally just fish off of the island. Okay? Same thing with this island. You zoom in, there's fishing poles right here. Just start fishing off the island. There's also fishing poles right here in case you guys don't need to. And fishing poles right here and here. So like I said, that was one of the hot spots. Same thing over here. You got fishing poles here, fishing poles here. Just go straight around and knock all those out. And the great thing about this, fishing poles, fishing poles, fishing poles, fishing poles. I wouldn't go too far out into the ocean because you're going to waste your time. And again, I do this in Team Rumble, so therefore, while everyone else is fighting, I'm just fishing. Another great place is once you cross this circle thing, like literally if you really want to go out this far, I wouldn't really go past like half of this. So as soon as I got past the statue and I saw the storm coming, like in Team Rumble, I'd hop up on here and just fly out to like maybe another freaking little tiny stream and get 1 or 2 more casts. But again, that one was for, let's go ahead and pull that back up again. All right. So that one was for the Reanimated Cat, I believe. Yes. So you're just catching a shieldfish, which again are the big old freaking flounder looking things. A spicy fish, which look like the blowfish. And at the same time, the jellyfish. So the jellyfish is just the regular ones that gives you life. They usually come in blue and gray. All right. So, actually, I could probably even just show you this. Because, yeah, here. You, collections. All right, I've unlocked every single fish. That's another thing that apparently none of my friends have done. But yeah, so shieldfish, easy day. There's multiples, so or actually, yeah, there's a few of them. Obviously, some more rare than others. But then there's like this one that you're going to see more often. Okay, so shieldfish, spicy fish, like I said, the blowfish over here, and there's plenty to choose from. Obviously, some more rare than others. And then there's the jellyfish, or sorry, the as it was, yes, the jellyfish. So the jellyfish, these bad boys, big old, you just sport them. They don't give you very much health. I don't even think they give you like 20 health. But anyways, yep, here's these little ugly guys. Again, the blue jellyfish, 9 times out of 10, is literally what you're going to find. Every once in a while, you might find a cuttlefish and some other ones. But if you do, they're super rare. Oh, man, you beat me by 0.2 centimeters. Hater. Anyways, so now jumping back into... oh, sorry about that. We're going to go back to Battle Pass. So that would take care of the Reanimated Cat. So now let's move on to... how do you say that? So this is Skelle Stag. So, anyways, this one is to gather forged items at different name locations. So what I did for this one is mainly when you're at the map, again, sorry, Team Rumble, do it because if you die and accidentally or something happens, it's great, whatever. Now, you have to do it at named locations. See, this is where I got confused because if you go here, there's like 20 freaking what is it, mushrooms, and like 10, 15 more across the way. That doesn't count. It's at name locations. You remember what I said about like restaurants and gas stations? That's what you're going to do. So say, let's just draw a line straight down the center, right? And say both of the buses are going straight up, straight north, and you're on the right side, and the enemies are on the left side. All you got to do is pay attention to where the circle is. So if the circle is over here by Sleepy, Shifty, and Crossroads, that leaves you 3 opportunities to get one. Obviously, Shifty doesn't have a gas station, but so that leaves you 2. But then they have restaurants. So what you want to do is try to hit all these locations out here, and all you got to do is go into like the gas station, grab a piece of food, and it'll count. Now, this one was weird because it had a delay on it, so it was about 3 to 5 seconds, so don't freak out at first, but it's going to happen. Just pick up the food, and then I just build up like a little ramp, jump, die. Or you can literally grab a car, what I would do, like if you're here, grab one of the frickin' the little 4-wheelers, pop over here, grab another piece of food, then jump up and die. And then when you spawn over here, just make sure you're in a named location. Because if you do it out here in this cabin, it's not going to count. You do it over here, it's not going to count. You do it way out up here, it's not going to count, okay? So you got to make sure you do it in a named location. And if it's got a name on it, it'll count, all right? No biggie. So, Battle Pass, Haven Masks, let's go. Let's move on to that Cuddle Wolf. So, the Cuddle Wolf is hunt boars. Now, this one actually took a little while because, man, they're pretty crazy. Or everyone was just going after them. So, the main thing you want to focus on, coming back to the maps here, is for the boars. You know how I said this was a good spot for chickens? It is. Not for boars. Boars, for some reason, like hanging out around the mountains. And I'm going to show you a secret spot, so just hold on a second. All right, so around the mountains, usually it's right around Camp Cuddle. Well, not so much down here, but like up here towards the mountains. You might want to do like solos or duos with some friends. And also for Logjam Lumberyard, you will see like 1 or 2 like over here. But really where I found most of them, you remember that little secret spot I told you about? Next to all the frickin' the cornfield right here in Sanctuary? I'm not kidding. I went there. There was a boar here. There was a boar here. There was a boar in the corn. I know because I tried to walk in the corn and it frickin' hit me. And there was another one over the hill. So do that. And if it's not there, you can easily just back out and go back in. Jonesies might have like 1 or 2 up on this hill, but hey, it is what it is. Especially on the back hill. Yeah, you might find one there. All right, but let's go ahead and jump back into it. Because again, I'm not trying to make this video long by any means necessary. Let's go back up to, and now I believe we're on to, yep, that was the Cuddle Wolf. So now Moving on to the Hypno Scales. Oh, that's actually kind of psychedelic. It's pretty cool. Hypno Scales, whatever. So Hypno Scales is slide continuously for 8 seconds. Now, don't worry about this one because the one where it's like, oh God, what was that? That was the Hidden Scales, I think it was. Where was he? Where were you? Let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay, so when you do this one right here, the hidden scales, which is, conveniently, seriously, right above it. So when you do this one and you slide for 300 meters, you're already going to unlock this one. So don't even try it. I'm not even going to show you. If you did it in order and you knocked this one out, you already know. And if you don't remember where this was, just rewind to in the video where it explains hidden scales. It'll easily just knock out this Hypno Scales for you. All right, so jumping along, here we have the Golden Scavenger. Golden Scavenger is search 7 or IO chests. So what I'm going to do is literally tell you, after that new update where the Covert Cavern came out, insane. Now, I know, just make sure that you are on this side of the map. Here, let me get rid of that. Okay, so you know how there's enemies and friendlies on one side and, the other one on the other side. So Team Rumble, just load up. If yours is over here, even if the circle is way over here, Sleepy Sound, that's fine. Drop. Covert Cavern, you just keep picking up health. But if you come in this door, or if you literally hit like the little, the wind tunnels, just go straight down, there is a ton of these chests in there. All right, so make sure you put on frickin', visual notice, or visual, notifications for nearby chests. That's in your settings. But yeah, literally, there's tons in there. Okay, now if you really want to knock out some, I know you got to open multiple, but like you can drop it like some of the little, their hangouts. So there's like 1 or 2 there. If you come up here, I think there's like maybe 1, maybe 2 if you're lucky up there. But again, hands down, Covert Cavern. That's going to be the best place, and that'll knock out frickin' the Golden Scavenger for you. Okay, so now moving on to the Primal Owl. So Primal Owl looks a little bit prettier than the other owl. Oh, very nice. So, Primal Owl is to glide 1,000 meters. Again, super easy. Like, you're going to pick this up accidentally if, say, you exit the bus, just gaming with your buddies, solos, duos, trios, squads. You know how a lot of people do hot drops? So if the line is literally going from here to here, all you got to do is pick a landing spot of way over here. So as soon as you jump out the bus or the battle bus, just simply hit your glider right away and then just hard dive when you get there. But if you do that, you'll get it done. Or in Team Rumble, you're continuously gliding, because gliding is continuous. You're gonna knock it out. So by you doing all these other challenges, I guarantee you're gonna be done with it. If not, you're gonna be like 1 or 2 meters away from actually finishing up your freaking Primal Owl. So now moving on to the next one. So the Frosty Hopper. Now, I've seen a lot of people try to freaking say, oh, you got to go into the what is it? The freaking the tornado. No. Because if you do it wrong, you'll get ejected from the car every single time. This one's actually kind of cool though. I wish I can like zoom out, but no. So literally, it's just airtime in a car. So you really want to do that? What I highly recommend, no matter what game mode you were in, Team Rumble or Solos, Duos, Trios, if you remember the Chunker Speedway, you see these little 4 cars right here? They are literally the super, like beast cars, the fast cars with Chonker tires on it. Okay? And guess what's on the whole track? Bump, 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 like bump, 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 bump. You literally just do like not even halfway around the track. You'll be done with this challenge, because they're catching air for like 1 or 2. And if you want to catch more air, just hit the turbo or the boost right before the hill, and you'll catch even more air. Again, it's only 10 seconds. It's no big issue. And that will easily unlock the freaking the Frosty Hopper for you. So let's see. Now moving into the Hungry Klombo. So yeah, you see this? Friendly, hungry. Yeah, we'll get there. But anyways, this is the Hungry Klombo. So easiest way to do this is all you got to do is feed him a Klumberry. Okay, I've already made a video on this. You can feel free to check it out on the channel, but if not, pay attention. So you got to do solos through squads, because otherwise Klombo doesn't spawn. You're going to come all the way down to the south west part of the map. You see this little hut? Well, Haven is actually the girl that's right there next to it. She sells Klumberries, and if not, you see these little bushes? There is 6 Klumberry bushes, okay? And you get 2 Klumberries per bush, and you can buy 4 from her, which equals, obviously, 6 times 2 is 12, plus 4 is 16. And guess who's always here in solos through squads? Klombo. Klombo, man. So seriously, all you got to do is throw it. If you're trying to go for the milestone, don't throw more than 2 because it won't count. But at the same time, is just throw 1. Once he eats it, the challenge is done. You only got to do 1 and done, you know? So that'll easily knock this one out, and that's the Hungry Klombo. All right, moving on to the next one, which is the Frosty Chirper. So the Frosty Chirper is the just complete daily quests. Now, this one's going to take like a day or two. Just make sure you log on, knock out your dailies. Again, just really quickly, make sure you're in Team Rumble, hit fill, hit play, and just focus on that, because once you do that, you got randoms that are doing their dailies for you, and it counts, or you're doing yours, or you're doing theirs. Either way, you get it done super fast because you got extra people doing it on fill. All right, so now jumping back in there, that will actually knock out the frickin' the Frosty Chirper for you. So now, moving into the Snow Hunter. So the Snow Hunter is the claim Haven masks. Again, if you're doing all these, you will have already claimed 10 right there and 19 right here, which would have given you this one, which would have given you that solid 20 before even touching the other 10 masks. So, like, this one is going to come to you. Don't worry about it. It's one of those that's just simply going to show itself to you. All right. So now moving on to the third row. So again, because like you're going, because you know 1 1 2 2 3 3. Yeah, exactly. So now we're moving over here. The Midnight Cat. Honestly, that one's a little psychedelic. That one's kind of cool. I'm probably gonna wear that for Halloweenish. But yeah, man, that's pretty cool. Not gonna lie. All right, Midnight Cat. So Midnight Cat is, as it was, catch a fish. Now don't worry about this one. All right, hands down. Because when you catch the shieldfish, which I believe is the Reanimated Cat, where the heck are you? Yep. Okay. So this one right here. So once you're fishing for, this is when you were actually fishing for the shieldfish, the spicy fish, and the jellyfish. Don't worry about the Midnight Cat, because as soon as you catch fish, by the time that you tried to catch those 3 fish, you've already caught enough fish to qualify for the Midnight Cat. If not, you're going to be short 1 or 2, because hands down, I think it's only catch like 20, 25 fish. Now, only fish in fishing holes I would highly recommend. Otherwise, you're going to be fishing for all the little guys. You know what I'm talking about? These little dudes. So, I mean, obviously some are more common than others. You know, 13 and 15. But that's literally just fishing anywhere. But fishing spots will give you a way greater chance. You know, like 66, you're going to catch some other fish. You're going to knock it out super fast. All right? So, again, let me get out of here. That'll pass. There we go. Jumping over. So, yeah. Just as long as you're catching fish, this one's going to come to you. No biggie. If you want to find out exactly all the great fishing spots, rewind the video to where it says the Reanimated Cat, and it'll go over all the great spots for you. All right? Otherwise, you should already have it. If not, rewind to there. Moving on. Primal Stag. Oh, yeah. This is Stag. Let's keep them all in order. So, the Primal Stag. Primal Stag is to consume forged items. Okay, hands down, remember what I said earlier in the video? If not, I'm going to tell you again. Video, here, awesome, map, land, here. Because right here on this hill, there's about 10 to 12 freaking mushrooms. If there's only like 4 or 5 there, land here. There's going to be like another 6 to 7 here. And then come over here. There's going to be another like 4 to 5 over there. And then come over here. And there's going to be another 5 to 6 over there. Anyways, I was done within freaking a minute and a half with this one. All right. So it's not hard. Again, this is going to be southwest of Tilted Towers and northeast of Greasy Grove. You can kind of find them a little bit on this side of the road, but again, this spot right here and up on the hill right there is going to be the best spots for this. And again, this is to, oh, God, I did it again. Keep thinking collections, you know? But anyways, that one is going to unlock the... Oh, there it is. Okay, so the Primal Stag. Okay, so now don't forget, you're probably going to catch all these fish, eat some fish. Fish, they don't really count, but, you know, certain consumables do. But, again, all those other ones, all the mushrooms I showed you will totally be fine. All right, so that will unlock the Primal Stag for you, which, honestly, I think ain't too bad. Definitely doesn't go with the outfit. I hope they do an update that fixes the outfit, because nobody just wants this super bright freaking red shirt like white chick with like a cool mask, because it'll be just like tuna fish. No one ever wears this anymore. But again, I'm a challenge chaser, and that's what I'm here for you for. Moving on to the Primal Wolf. Whoa, what is this? So, yeah, okay, so Primal. Okay, I thought they're all like Primal. Yeah, pretty much. Primal. Anyways, Primal Wolf. So, Primal Wolf. Now, this one wasn't too bad. This was Hunt Wolves. A great location for this one, okay? I'm going to show you two. Two great locations. One, again, this is in solos, duos, trios, squads, or Team Rumble. I always do Team Rumble because if I don't kill enough and die, I can find some more wolves. First one, remember this little house like I was telling you about earlier for chickens? Money. The wolves will be hanging around this tree. As soon as you land here, grab like 1 or 2 weapons, you'll start hearing them howling. If not, just head towards the trees. Guarantee you're going to find some wolves, man. If somebody didn't already kill them, or you happen to be in the 1% of matches where they didn't load there, you know, anyways, but yeah, hands down, wolves are money. Also, another great place for wolves. You see the Daily Bugle over here? Up to the top left and north. Okay, so again, that's northwest and north of Daily Bugle. So if you probably start right about here and start working your happy way over here, like any of here, like I think I killed my last wolf like right over here because there should be like a pack of like 3 wolves right here. But again, right here, just north of the Daily Bugle and directly east of Greasy Grove, right over here by these trees in this little hut. That's where you'll find your wolves, and that's where you will be able to unlock that freaking last one for the Primal Wolf. So now moving on to the glowing scales. So the glowing scales, which is actually kind of cool. It's pretty wide too. Are they all that wide? Oh yeah, they are. No kidding. All right, glowing scales, which honestly I think is pretty cool. I wouldn't hide in a bush with this. I'd rather hide in a bush with this, but yeah. Oh well, that's pretty cool. It's creepy. Glowing scales. Enough of that. So deal damage to opponents while sliding. Again, not hard, guys. Not difficult. Just remember to do a jump slide. So if the map, for whatever reason, takes you over here to Sanctuary, use these hills right here. If it takes you to Jonesy's, use these hills right over here. I know it's kind of hard, but if you also use the hills on the back, I know it's a small little hill, but if you just like glide down to like right here where the corn is, you can hide in the corn, re-up, and just keep doing it again. For Condo Canyon, you got to get them down to the water, but if you get down to the water, they're going to shoot you, so horrible spot to go. Again, Chonker Speedway, horrible spot. Greasy Grove, you really got to start over here where, like, you know, Jonesy, you can find them, is just hit these little hills. But again, this is do damage while sliding. You have to do 100 damage, if I remember correctly. Tilted Towers, stay to the outside. You'll be able to do it. Camp Cuddle, again, stay around this one location and this mountain right here. You'll be all right. Covert Cavern, if you're inside, it ain't going to work for you. You outside, you got tons of mountains and hills to choose from. The same as a Logjam Lumberyard when it coming around to the right and the left side. Or directly across. This big hill is a good sliding point. Sleeper Sound, horrible. There's only one spot pretty much to be doing this. Now, yeah, you can use the small hill here, and I know you guys have tons more hills. Throw them down in the comments to help everybody else out, but at the same time, I don't know. I'm a common sense guy. I'm going to run towards probably this area right here, or I'm probably going to run towards the Daily Bugle, because what the heck is this giant circular thing? It's a mountain, right, with a big old freaking opening, which I hope this erupts like a freaking volcano or something. But hopefully I didn't give away anything. Anyways, but yeah, just keep sliding down, shoot people, climb, slide down, shoot people. You got to do 100 damage, and that will easily freaking help you out and unlock this freaking weird glowing scales, dude. All right, guys, we are almost done. 6 left, 6 left. Stay with me. Woo woo! All right, so Haven Midnight Scavenger. So the Midnight Scavenger is one where it is search rare chests. Now, rare chests, and I'm going to tell you, settings. Here, let me jump into my settings so you guys should be able to see this. So settings, I think it's in here. No, it's probably in here. Second one. Now, again, I may have way more settings than you guys, but that's because I'm on PC, all right? So if you're on console, you should still have an opportunity to do this. But anyway, so let's see. Preferred, where is it? Open, sprint candles, toggle, swap, make danger, auto pickup weapons, preferred. If this takes too long, I'm going to cut this piece out of the video, but I don't think it should. It should be like right here somewhere. Keyboard, mouse, there's this, this. Ooh, maybe it's sounds. Oh, there it is. Awesome. So again, you just come over here, come to audio, and it's visualize sound effects. A lot of people turn this off. But what this does is this gives you a little indicator, as you can read all the way up here, is it turns on a visual radical indicator for some of the sounds. So say like a chicken walks by, a wolf is nearby, a person, you'll see footsteps. Like this will truly help you find those rare chests. Like obviously they sing, right? So you turn this on, and obviously I turn all my other volume down because I don't want squeakers screaming at me. I don't want music because half the music in this game sucks balls. Yes, Epic Games, I said balls. Suck it. Anyway, so back to this is just jumping back into... Oh, God, I did it again. Haven Masks. So, and I believe we're right here. So, yep, the Midnight Scavenger. Search rare chests. They're going to be all over the map. Don't worry about exactly where you want to go. I think, but to tell you exactly where I got my two was... one of them was in Rocky Reels. I think it was in this building off to the left. All right, and my second one was... It was definitely in Covert Cavern. That's where I got it. Because I was looking for those IO chests, and I also accidentally found a rare chest in there. So, again, they'll sing to you. They'll go... Like, lighten up. All right? So, and that will easily freaking hook you up with that last mask of the first set right here. So, Midnight Scavenger, done. Moving on to the Tropical Owl. Tropical Owl is to damage opponents within 120 seconds of gliding. So, now, the main thing, hot drops. Everyone knows hot drops, right? So, solos, duos, trio, squads, just get it done, drop it. Or me, I still love Team Rumble, but you have to do it within 120 seconds of... within 10 seconds, as I was. Whew, back up. So, within a 10 seconds... So, but guess what you can always do in Team Rumble? If you die, you start gliding again. If you jump, it's an all-time glide. So you can literally just build a ramp of 2 high, 3 high, and then if you see somebody, so if there's someone right here, and you're right here, build 2 ramps and glide to them, dodge their bullets, hide behind a tree, and shoot them. Like, it's not hard, guys. I just do Team Rumble just because it's so much easier. Why? Is because it's continuous glide. And the point of my challenges is to get you every single freaking mask super fast, get you that XP, get everything done. All right? All right. Now the all-seeing Hopper. Hence the all-seeing, right? Because of the middle eye, the third eye. For those of you that know it anyways. But anyway, so the all-seeing Hopper. The all-seeing Hopper is to drive 5,000 meters in a vehicle. Now, some of those you will have already knocked out when you loaded in. Remember those chunker cars I was telling you about earlier? Feel free to rewind the vehicle, or rewind so you can actually catch air for 10 seconds. You can rewind and see that. But anyways, just grab them. You're already going to have already knocked out quite a bit. But again, say the circle is way up here. And for Team Rumble, you can do this in any mode you want. But however, these cars, all 4 of them, start out with 100% fuel. Now, I'm sure if you hold down the turbo, by the time you get to this gas station, you'll be like at like 30%. And if you can't hold down the turbo all the way to the next one, because you'll run out by like right about here. Because literally, you're just sucking it down. So just do some driving. But again, best ways, the chonkers on the big, fast, freaking super fast cars. Right there. Perfect for it. So that's easily going to knock out that freaking all-seeing Hopper. So now moving on to this one. Wow, this actually kind of looks like... That's kind of... I don't know. Reminds me of something, but that's pretty cool, though. I'm not going to lie. Anyways, the Grouchy Klombo. And it totally makes sense because when you get here, guys... Now, I will say, honestly, I have never, ever shot Klombo at this point. I had a friend shoot him, and Klombo turns angry. So I'm going to show you how to do this because you have to get 50 shots. And if you don't realize, your bullets only count as 1 hit. You got to get 50. So make sure... Anyways, I'm going to explain exactly where to go and how to do all this stuff. So, Klombo's here. You're going to have to do this in solos through squads, otherwise he's not going to land. So he's always right around this water, right? So, boom. So land here, get weapons. If you go here, there's right next to this little tent right next to it, there's usually a chest. Inside here, there's a chest. Inside this little cornfield, there's a chest. And every once in a while, there's like some weapons right on top of this rock. And a random weapon behind it. So just grab up weapons, ammos. If you have to, you can also go to the center right here. There's usually a chest if Klombo hasn't already sucked it up. and have your buddy land. Usually there's a car right about here, or they can easily pick one up from like I don't know, steal one from Chonkers or somewhere nearby. But and get in the car. And where I was is he was right about here, Klombo was, and I got in the car and I started shooting him. But if you hold down the trigger, it's not going to work. Okay? Unless they patched it, like it's not going to count as much. So single fire any rifle, pistol, shotgun. If you're that close, I wouldn't be, because that boy shoots like fireballs, and he literally gets grumpy. But yeah, just have your buddy drive around in circles and dodging freaking Klombos, freaking fires and hits and everything, and just single fire on the guy over and over and over and over. You will easily knock this out. Don't worry about it, but you'll get the job done, and you'll hit your 50 first time. That's what I did, and that's what worked for me, hands down. So that will knock out the frickin' Grouchy Klombo. So 2 more guys. Woot woot! Awesome. So, Primal Chirper. Man, all the primals, dude. Like, you got tons of primals up here. Anyway, so Primal Chirper. So Primal Chirper is complete daily quests. Again, by this point, you've already completed like a few days of quests. Just make sure you get on, log on, do Team Rumble. Like I said, make sure you put it on Phil so you can get all those extra freaking quests listed below and just knock them out. Okay, the grind is real. There's a reason why I'm 306 is because, you know, I grind hard. Okay, God, I keep wanting to go to collections. All right, last one, guys. Last freaking one. Man, I thought I would do it a minute. Like, if this one was last or this one was last, that'd be cool, but whatever. Anyway, so this one, last and finally, is Claim Haven Masks. At this point, I had already shown you how to unlock 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 masks. 29 to be exact. This one will come. Don't worry about it. It will come to you. Just trust me. All right? Eclipse Hunter is yours. So, without further ado, I want to go over 3 main things. Is 1, best game mode is Team Rumble. No fill for most of these masks. Hands down. All right? Number 2, don't forget to use in the item shop freaking I Love BC. All right? That's going to support up the creator. It's going to help me out. It's going to help you guys out and keep the XP flowing to you guys so I can just keep stacking XPs and go over, upload more videos. And yeah, of course, freaking I had to stick around with the Valentine's thing, right? And finally, Valentine's Day is coming up, guys. Make sure, and gals, make sure you get your loved ones, family. You know what? I'm a huge mama's boy, so hands down, I'm going to get her something nice and sweet. She's in Arizona. I'm not going to get her cactus because that's just rude. But make sure you get the people that you love or you care about, or even those that you may have forgot about, and remind them that you're still there, that you're still trying to help each other out, and you're still trying to, you know, show the love. All right? So, without further ado, like, subscribe, share with your buddies. I appreciate everything. You all take it easy, and I'll catch you in the next video. Woot woot! Oh, and one last thing. If you guys stuck around to this, you want to see again how big my rig is, check the comments down below. I have links to every single part there. All right? And that's what I'm running if you want to be up on this level. Thank you very much, and deuce deuce!